So guys, we all know that Marvel is full of funny characters, but Deadpool is the one who owns a category all his own. Deadpool was first created by Fabian Nicieza and Rob Liefeld in 1990, and after that the Merc with a mouth never got a moment to rest. But how he comes to the light and what was the reason behind his creation, let's find out. In the early 1990s the condition of Marvel publication is not very good. They were not the powerhouse that they are now. In simple words, they were on the brink of bankruptcy. So on that time, to keep their business floating, they decided to sell the movie rights of their most popular characters, which gives us the early superhero movies of this century. However, doing this is not in it for their business. Instead, they needed fresh ideas and new characters to regain their audience and draw in new readers. At that time, young writer-artist Rob Liefeld had just joined the company, and in his starting days he was given a blank check to bring his art and stories to the New Mutants series. Rob Liefeld started drawing for the series The New Mutants, toward the end of its run at issue 86 out of 100. Liefeld always wants to create his own superhero character out of his mind. He doesn't want to competing against Marvel's big shots like Wolverine and Spider-Man. So he and writer Louise Simonson was the one who collaborated together on creating Cable, a time-traveling militaristic mutant from the future. Cable was already the grumpy no-nonsense tough guy, so now he just needed a quick quippy companion to pair with Cable. However, sometime later when Fabian Nicieza took over writing The New Mutants, Liefeld sent him a sketch of his new character. This new character was fully masked with large Spider-Man-like eyes, dressed in red and black, and armed to the gills with swords and knives. After looking at the sketch, Nicieza thought just one thing, that this is Deathstroke from Teen Titans. However, he liked the character, so he gave the character his civilian alias Wade Wilson, as a reference to the similarities between Deadpool and Deathstrokes. In Deadpool's first appearance, Liefeld handled the art while Nicieza gave him his signature snark. The cover of his premiere issue introduced the lethal Deadpool, who left a huge mark in just 7 pages. In The New Mutants issue 98, just 2 issues before the series' end, Cable has become a mentor to the young mutants. However, he's also on the radar of a fellow time traveler and arms dealer, known as Mr. Tolliver. Tolliver has sent an assassin to kill Cable, thus here enters Deadpool. The Merc already has a mouth on him, telling jokes in almost every word bubble. He's also pretty sturdy, so Cable breaks Deadpool's jaw, but it doesn't stop the zingers. When the young mutants arrive to help take down the intruder, Deadpool's prepared for all of them with specific devices to incapacitate their powers. However, what Deadpool doesn't expect is that his luck has run out, because Domino, who was also introduced in this issue, appears behind him and knocks him out. Cable and Domino already have an off-page history together, as the young mutants mention that they've never seen Cable smile before. However, he is smiling because he and Domino are threatening Deadpool with a variety of ways they'd like to send him packing. On his final page of the issue, Deadpool requests being rehabilitated in a prison in the Bahamas, but ultimately he is sent back to Tolliver in the mail. In his first appearance, Deadpool was on fewer than 10 pages in this issue, but he left a big impact. His sarcasm is already on the page, courtesy of Fabian Nicieza's great writing, but there's nothing fourth wall breaking about it, because he's just a funny guy. He never takes off his mask, so there's no big reveal of how he looks like, but he definitely looks like Ryan Reynolds crossed with a Shar-Pei, which would come later with the rest of his backstory. He's also very sturdy, still quipping after he says Cable broke his jaw, but there's nothing to suggest his near-immortal regenerative powers. After the series' end, the New Mutants moved over to their new title, X-Force. This team was still led by Cable with Domino by his side. Deadpool next appeared in this series in issue 2, where his background as a Canadian and a product of Weapon X were established. However, his root got cemented in his third appearance, which makes him as a series regular, where it was revealed that Domino was actually his ex-lover, copycat in disguise, and the real Domino was being held captive by Tolliver. Despite this rocky start with both Cable and Domino, Deadpool would fight side by side with each of them in the future. While Deadpool has been popular since his introduction, the quality of his character has varied over the years. As some creators saw Watchmen, so they thought that comic fans want violent heroes. For this, many Deadpool writers have used him to vocalize ugly thoughts, like sexism and homophobia. While Deadpool is canonically pansexual, sometimes it has been played for laughs instead of as a proud icon. He is of course rude and cartoonishly violent, but those work best in contrast with his humanity, exemplified with the depth brought to his character by making him a father to his now central daughter. The Merc has always had a mouth, but Deadpool works best with a heart. So guys, that's it for today. What are your thoughts on what makes Deadpool special? Please tell me in comments, and if you feel this video gives you content, please like and share this video, and before going do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys, we will see you soon.